My mom had all the trouble in the world getting me ready for school or to get up for school. But the one thing I knew there would be is a little egg sandwich wrapped in foil for me to take on my walk to the bus. And dear God, I love those every day. I'm Chris Teigland, and today we are going to be making a bit of a slutty breakfast sandwich. What makes it slutty, you'll just have to watch and find out. But this, there's love in a little egg sandwich, but they're also super, super simple. And there's just a few things that you need to know to do them right, such as cooking an egg. This is just one version that I like, and there's like 8,000 other ones I do like. So if you like this one, beg for more. We'll do more. That's so good. That's bomb. To start this one, we're going to do a quick Dijonnaise. I caught that in case you didn't see it. That's pretty dope. A little bit of mayo. You'll notice a trend with sandwiches. Mayo's good, man. Like, it just makes things taste good. We're going to grate a little bit of garlic in there. I know people always say, like, oh, calling it garlic aioli, it's so redundant because aioli is garlic and mayo and yada, yada, yada. But we don't need a lot. You just want a little bit of garlic. Dijonnaise. I'm going to scrape this off with the back of a spoon.
Dijonnaise, mayonnaise.
Hopefully that makes sense. I like a lot of Dijon. I like the kick. I like the spice. I like the flavor it gives. We're going to do a little lemon zest. Don't do the sticker. I've avoided it well. And again, this is a little batch. If you want to make a lot, make a lot. Last but not least, a little bit of the lemon juice. And as always,
watch for the seeds.
Now, this is something you could taste and adjust however you want. I've made Dijonnaise, I don't know, 5,000 million different versions of these throughout the years. So I already know this is good. And you have your first part done. I'll be totally honest. Anywhere else I'm making it, I'm making like 5 gallons at a time. And the quantities are wildly different. I'd say somewhere around like a cup of mayo to a tablespoon of Dijon to half of a lemon and 1 garlic clove. And then if you want to double it, just keep kind of going with that ratio. You're going to be somewhere in the sweet spot with that. So what the hell are we doing now? It's a very good question. So we have our Dijonnaise.
Dijonnaise.
You could do, soy rizo or tofurkey, whatever that stuff is. You can pick and choose what you want, but we're going to cook off a little bit of bacon. So we have some awesome thick cut bacon here. And because we have it and we want this to be a little slutty, we have some awesome brisket. So we're going to get some color on these bad boys. We're heating them up, and it's also going to be nice when we flip these guys. It's going to melt our cheese. American cheese melts super well. It's awesome with eggs. Could you do sharp cheddar? Could you do blue cheese? I don't know. You can do whatever you want, but make it make sense. Make it taste good. We're going to add cheese twice. So not once, but twice. So we're going to add cheese to the brisket. We're going to add cheese to the bacon. We're going to stack it with an egg on it. It's going to be awesome. You know, a sausage patty would be pretty dope with this. Steak, honestly, would be pretty cool too. So you could do steak. You want to class it up. You got steak in the fridge. You're like, hey, I got one day to cook this and I'm not going to be here for dinner, but I want to make it for breakfast. Steak and eggs is awesome. All right. So we're just checking this guy out. We don't want to burn it, but we want to get a little color on there. And it's kind of starting. You went out for barbecue. You made barbecue. You had leftovers. You're like, what'd I do? Throw it breakfast, man. Like, this also all translates super well to a breakfast burrito. Maybe not the Dijonnaise, but like sub that for some green chili. Awesome. This is how you're going to get your day started, your morning started. You got to be happy. You got to be fulfilled. And why not make a kick-ass breakfast sandwich? I kind of started to say it, but I hate waking up early. And so when I was a kid, my mom had all the trouble in the world getting me ready for school or to get up for school. But the one thing I knew there would be is a little egg sandwich wrapped in foil for me to take on my walk to the bus. And dear God, I love those every day. So there is something awesome to starting out your day right and cooking and loving people well, which she did amazingly. Since we're using bacon, you can kind of see that there's going to be a little bit of bacon fat going around. We're going to save that. We're just going to toast our bread right in that. If you didn't use bacon, you could use butter. You could use olive oil. It's just more flavor. It's going to taste awesome. We're using brioche. You know, some people just toast these straight up. That's okay too. No wrong answer, really. Now that these are getting hot, they're not like massive pieces. They're not going to take too long to cook. American cheese is awesome because it melts super well. So get those on. Super, super simple. We're going to slide this in our bacon fat. Shwing, shwing. It's going to toast a little. These cast irons hold heat super well. I'm just going to drop the heat, let them finish, let the cheese kind of do its thing. And we just got to crack an egg and throw some hash browns in the oven, which we already did. So we're going to get a little bit of butter in this pan. We're going to bring our egg over. We want to get the butter bubbling like this. Want to make sure we're getting butter all around so we're not sticking anywhere. We're just going to crack this bad boy in. We do a little bit of salt. You could do some pepper. You could do whatever. I like the yolk, so I don't want to lose that. You could do it sunny side up. Over easy is just simple a lot of the times. So here's the sizzle here, butter's going. We got most of the white starting to set. I'm just gonna flip this bad boy. Let it cook for a second longer. And then I'm gonna cut the heat. Now, this is the easiest part. It's just throwing it all together. The curveball here. I'm gonna throw a little bit of pickles on this. I know
people like a egg sandwich. You don't do pickles.
It tastes really good. Just try it, unless you just really hate pickles, which is totally fair. So we have our toasted brioche. Take this over. We're gonna get a little bit of Dijon right on the bottom here. Coast to coast. Then we have our pickles. And if you want to buy dill pickles, that's totally cool. You want to buy bread and butter pickles, that's okay too, I guess. But I really love pickles. I want to cover the whole thing. If you want to click here, 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 or here, or here, or here, then you could learn how to make pickles yourself, which is great. And just get a good old layer of pickles going. One in the middle. You don't want to miss a pickle. We are 95% of the way through, so it's super easy. So we're going to take our brisket. Oops. Let me just fix that. You can edit that out, you know. Okay, we have brisket. We have bacon. We are going to throw a hash brown. Now, if you have a deep fryer at home, go ahead and deep fry it, I guess. Like most people are just going to throw them in the oven, and that's A-okay. We have the egg. So again, could scramble it. I love a runny yolk. What was that, like 10 minutes, and you have a freaking awesome breakfast sandwich, awesome breakfast sandwich. So I think all that's left is to kind of see what this yolk be doing.
What that yolk do?
And we crack it open. Oh my God, that actually looks pretty bomb too. I shouldn't have invested so much time in this turkey sandwich today. Because that looks delicious. Whew, it smells good too. It's proper slutty right now. But it's going to be a lot sluttier when I crack that yolk. Could also just squeeze it with my thumb right now. Sandwiches are, they're just so fun to make, man. Do I cut it? I don't know. Or do I just take a bite of it? At this point now, it's time to eat it and see how proper slutty the sandwich is, so. Oh my God. Yeah, that's also bomb. And, you know, that's why we're leaning, because it can get messy. That is so good. That's bomb. Ugh, the hash brown, clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. I want to keep eating it, but I'm so full I can't. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, pickles with breakfast sandwich is super good. I just destroyed this slutty breakfast sandwich. Now I'm good for the week. I don't need to eat anything else.